Hello everybody, it's Kazan here. So so for this video I wasn't able to sync up. We had some issues when recording this episode of Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix. It wasn't issues for us, it was the issue of syncing ourselves up to the video we are watching. And it was just that's just what ended up happening. I'm also another thing too is I am also using a new editing software. I got myself Adobe Premiere Pro, and what ended up I just had a really annoying time syncing up the audio, so you will be hearing a small delay with Sora in terms of landing hits, and some weird delays in certain cutscenes. I did try my hardest to mitigate most of it, but a lot of it is still very prevalent in the cutscenes. So, but that's all I needed to say. So, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and enjoy Kingdom Hearts 1 Final Mix Part 3. Alright, we are back with more Kingdom Hearts 1. Okay, so first, let's introduce our hopefully guest for the rest of this, Jehudi.
Hello.
Or Jehuti. Alright, and second off, I messed up on recording. I messed up on recording footage. So what happened was, since I'm recording this using PS4 Share, I forgot to hit the share button. So what had happened was, I was explaining that there was a speedrunning method. Basically, you can skip the entire part of the fight where you have to just run around town trying to unlock the Leon fight. Literally, fight the first 5 Heartless after the initial cutscenes where you first meet Heartless. Go back to Sid's shop, talk to Sid, walk out of the accessory shop. The Leon fight will start immediately.
Can I point something out about that last cutscene?
What's up?
I'm so glad Kingdom Hearts 2 actually animated the mouths instead of just giving them the whole waka waka motion.
There is actually some moments where there is full animation, but this is a game with a budget.
It's not as prevalent as Kingdom Hearts 2. In Kingdom Hearts 1, you can definitely tell when they go into the waka waka motions.
You can't have a game with a
really
budget.
bad, especially in the fact that this is an HD port.
Oh yeah. So essentially, what is happening now is I completely forgot to record myself. I did beat Leon. You'll know I beat Leon because you get an item. You get an item at the end of this level that you only get if you beat Leon, and I did. So, yeah. So, what we are doing now is we are going to go fight the leader of this group of Heartless that has been summoned in this world. But or at least go fight.
Are the Heartless colored differently?
Yes.
It's
a Final Mix thing.
Yeah, in Final Mix.
The rule of the internet is pics or it didn't happen, and we don't have the pics.
We don't have the footage.
Oh well,
so
you'll know I beat.
You hack the fight.
Yeah, I can hack a PS4 game.
I mean, you can with the right. We have the technology.
Yeah, so essentially, what is happening now is, what happens in the Final Mix version of this game? About 70% of all the Heartless in this entire game got a recolor. The only ones that really didn't get recolor were the pure-blooded Heartless and certain bosses.
Well, to be fair, you can't exactly recolor pure blood.
Oh my god, the cops!
Oh god, the cops are back!
Yeah, that's the thing, that's the one thing in one of the Ansem reports, is the pure blood versus the artificial Heartless. Pure-blooded Heartless don't have that emblem that is on every other Heartless.
Well,
and there are only... Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna point out the fact that I hate the redesign. I like the blue on them. Now they're just gray, and it looks like we're going back in like art design.
Well, that's not really gray. That's brown. That's more of a brownish.
It still looks bad
with the red claw. It complements the red claws better than the dark blue and red did.
Also, I want to point out that I have lost to this guy.
You've lost a guard armor?
I have lost a guard armor a couple times.
We're not fighting guard armor quite yet.
Don't worry.
We're fighting the initial wave of Heartless.
You are not the only person who loses the guard armor. When I first played this game on the original version, oh my god, that fight was obnoxious.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never lost a guard armor.
Well, after guard armor, it got easy for some reason. But,
okay, so here.
Whoa, he got a recolor too.
Ooh, that's a pretty recolor.
Yeah, this literally changed from purple on purple to this.
This is a good recolor.
When Captain
also,
Guard
I
armor
put-
throws this entire body.
Oh, mix. Yep, you put the
And
recolor
there's
in
the
there.
caption talking about recolors, even though we've been talking about that for a while.
The captions were in a really weird spot there. I just had to strain my eyes.
Sorry.
You're gonna...
I couldn't think of another color to turn them into, so I just had to keep with white.
What about black?
I guess you could have turned them black.
No, black wouldn't.
Black would have clashed even harder. Now
What about
Yeah, it would have been worse.
What about yellow?
Yeah, it would've-
What if
much worse.
text? You're supposed to read it.
It's fine.
It literally
that I must complete with the first time I played
Yeah.
the game.
It's a really weird little detail, but it's there.
Is there
Okay,
any way
so
to get tech points during this fight?
yes,
Destroying the body parts.
parrying the body parts. And that's it.
Yeah. You,
Essentially, what you're doing, you cannot destroy the core until all the body parts have been destroyed.
Yeah, that was a weird camera glitch.
That was...
Yeah, I was gonna say. I know I was the
camera
only one who noticed that. That's why I put that there, just to be like weird camera glitch.
early PS2 camera angles, everyone.
Oh,
Camera.
Yeah, back before there was a right analog stick.
They had those on the PS2.
I know,
Yeah, the
but the
DualShock
joke
too.
is, but even,
Yeah, but
but
for whatever
even,
reason,
but even before, like Kingdom Hearts 2 was one of the last games to use the L2 and R2 buttons as camera control.
Hiss.
Yeah, they were. For whatever reason, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 didn't use the...
No, Kingdom Hearts 2
use-
did use a dual shot. Did use the second. Did use the right analog stick.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
so it was just Kingdom Hearts 1 that didn't use the right analog stick for whatever fucking
Yep.
reason.
That was back in 2000.
The right stick was used for something. It was used to move through the menu.
Yep.
If your thumb didn't want to use the D-pad.
What?
And if you don't need to use the D-pad, you're a pansy because that's not
Yeah.
that bad.
Another thing to point out, are the text boxes a bit bigger?
They are. This game is formatted for 16:9 because I don't know if the PS2 had a 16:9 native ratio.
I don't think they did. No.
No, it didn't. That's
so,
the reason
yeah,
why
this-
it looks really weird to me.
Yeah, there are some moments where it's like really weird how they put certain parts where it's like, they put like they made this into 4:3. They had to change it from 69 to 4.
He's right. He's too busy moping to pay attention.
Yeah.
Waka mouths away, everybody.
Yeah, don't worry. There are moments where the characters have fully animated mouths, but it's very obvious that this game was on a budget.
It's not
All-
as
all
Kingdom
the-
Hearts
all-
2.
why was it on a budget? It's a Disney game.
This was this was the first game in the series. This is the first game to ever introduce this concept.
And then they did a whole remake and still didn't try anything about it?
You would have to remake the entire. You would have to go through the code of the game just to redo these cutscenes.
They could do that.
Oh,
It is
So much cringe!
Feel the cringe.
Yeah, but that's
Don?
the thing. The fact that they would
Yes.
have to reanimate something that they already had to rebuild from the ground up.
Don, you
yes,
say
do.
that, but some of the I know at least one of the key baits later that was really good. They rebalanced.
Yeah.
Kidnapping is okay in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Oh, jeez.
So they didn't mess with the code in some way.
I've also noticed that Sora doesn't have fingernails.
He does not.
No one has fingernails, dude.
Also, he doesn't have nipples, as we learned from Atlantica.
I didn't.
That's a weird thing to point out.
We didn't need that in my life.
Man,
Don't worry.
Who are these dark people?
Like,
Yeah,
I
those
don't-
people
I-
you can definitely not see. By the way, they changed the way they move the subtitles are to where they fit where the characters are at the moment.
That is the worst boss in the game.
Yeah, Captain Hook.
I don't like
he's
Captain
not
Hook.
fun.
Ursula's a lot more fun, and Oogie Boogie is also a contender of worst boss in game, but that's for different reasons. And we'll get to that when we get to that.
Because
Oogie Boogie.
So
Yeah.
they get the so they pretty much show every other villain in the silhouette, but they show the baddest of the bad villain. Just hey, look, it's
Barry.
Look at
The
that
evil green Barry.
slowdown!
look at
Yeah,
that.
the evil-
Look at that $1 billion
Yeah, I don't
smile.
know what's going on. I don't even know what's going on in certain moments with the
also
slowdown.
I've also noticed the little
Right,
watermark in the
Also-
corner. I'm pretty sure y'all pointed it out
Yeah,
already, but
yeah.
also
Don't.
That's a shop thing.
Yeah.
Oh
that's-
man, free allowance.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the
500
man, Aerith.
Yeah. You get the elixir if you beat Leon. If you don't, I
Aerith,
don't
what happened
think
to
you
your
get
face?
anything. So,
He totally just says you're
Aerith,
bad
what
at this
happened to
game,
your
go
voice
home.
actor? the user, she actually has a pretty decent voice actress in this game, but then they use her advent children voice actor in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, she doesn't come back for 2, and it makes me sad.
Sadly,
I mean, her voice is fine.
Okay, so since I missed the first 2 parts, how are you running Sora? Just wondering.
Pure power.
Pure power.
Why would you do that? You go magic.
Wait, no, Jehudi, it gets even better. He doesn't use dodge roll.
Guess who doesn't use block or dodge roll most of this playthrough?
I hate you so
I know what I'm
much.
doing.
You're kidding me. He doesn't use dodge roll.
That's not the point. The point is that it's free leeway for avoiding hits.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
Look at this.
Look at that! Oh, look at that sliding dash! Oh no, that I purposely did that.
Sliding dash isn't even that good. Slapshot is better.
It's terrible.
This is the only.
Yeah, by the way, I purposely moved the cursor down. I was like, oh no, I can't equip it.
Also, this is the only game that has the Trinity marks.
Yeah. Okay. So.
It is. That's
Trinity,
right. This gets dropped.
Trinity marks require you to have Donald and Goofy in the party whenever you go up to them. Also, throughout the story, you will be unlocking them.
Also,
essentially, Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, check the mailbox every now and then.
Yeah. You'll get postcards throughout the entire game.
And for some reason, poor mailbox, aren't you?
Yeah. There's 10 postcards scattered throughout the entire game. I only ever go for 3, so don't. I don't actually get all 10 postcards.
You'll at least get those open later.
But essentially, so the Trinity marks, though, there are 5 different colors of Trinity marks. We only have the ability to use blue ones, which is literally just Trinity jump.
And we'll get to the other ones later on.
That green one right there. That is where I was trying to see if I could afford any items. I don't want to get any of these items.
You don't have to. You don't have to explain the Trinity marks as of yet until we get to them.
Okay. But yeah, currently we only have access to blue. As the story progresses, we'll get multiple different colors.
I don't know what they are.
That's right. This game PG-ified Sid, and that makes me sad.
They have 1,000-yard stairs.
Yeah, they do.
God, they do.
Well, yeah, by the way, they don't fix this in 2. They still have them in the other.
I mean, to be fair, after all the things they've seen in DuckTales, I think they would have that kind of stair.
But yeah, so what happens? So the Trinity marks, though, we only have access to Trinity Jump, which is literally just jump, and we get free items, a free treasure, or sometimes treasure chests.
Look at all that useless money.
Money is pretty useful for me. Money is pretty useful for me because I like buying potions and stuff. I don't know why I'm standing still. Go through the exit. Come on, idiot. Come on.
So
Thank you.
While we're leaving this world, here, Sync, we were pulling out some Square Enix facts here. Ooh, they changed the music. Nice.
Wow, that was ADHD moment.
That was nice facts.
Anyway,
but
it was remastered. But go ahead.
But true facts. Traverse Town as a world is actually a transforming world. So within the lore of Kingdom Hearts, when someone finds Traverse Town, it will config to the form of the person who comes in. That's why
Traverse Town.
Traverse, it doesn't matter.
Traverse, whatever. But
tomato.
So because you have to wonder why when people actually get to Traverse Town or Traverse Town, there is always something for them to do there. The world is alive.
Oh, it's a shooter.
I'm gonna make this note. I'm gonna make this note right now.
What's up?
Was I the only person who didn't bother building the gummy ship to the very last stretch of the game?
How dare you?
No, I built it throughout the game. That's why I put it in that caption of I'm going to only show me building it once because I don't think you guys will be entertained by me building it multiple times.
And it wasn't sped through it.
And it wasn't because of the fact that I wasn't trying to not to build the gummy ship. It's because of the fact that I didn't know how to build the gummy ship. If you run into the green, I'm gonna hit you.
Also, I'm also having a lot of fun editing these gummy ship routes after this one. I only wanted to show this one, but I'm actually having fun with other gummy ship routes too.
I can't wait till we get to Kingdom Hearts 2. This is really boring.
Dude, Kingdom Hearts 2, like I can't wait to record that after the first 3 hours.
They called me silly when they said, "Why are you always going through the routes?" I'm like, "Dude, gummy ships are awesome."
No, gummy ships are cutouts.
Our gummy ship can be faster, like fast.
Like
yes, but this is the initial gummy ship run, and it's really boring.
Like Kingdom Hearts 2, they just go balls to the wall.
Oh, they go full ham.
Well, even in this game, I can go fast, like really, really fast.
Yeah, but this is I'm so used to like actual shooters.
This is
Don't
it's
worry.
really
This is the
stupidly
only time you'll
difficult.
ever see this at. This is the only time you'll ever see this at normal speed. I actually do speed up the rest of the gummy routes.
hiccup.
Good job on that. Good job on that.
Yeah,
Hiccup.
that was it.
But
If I'm correct, if I'm remembering right, I do speed up the rest of the gummy route footages. But,
Wait, you're doing Wonderland first?
Yeah, I always do.
yeah, this is the usual route. You do Wonderland first, and then you go to the jungle.
It's the
I go
easy.
Deep Jungle
Actually, you're supposed to go to Olympus first, then you go to Deep Jungle.
But
But I
Olympus
go.
is boring. Wonderland is fun.
I go to Tarzan's world. I'll go to
No,
Deep
what I do
Jungle.
is Deep Jungle, Olympus, then Wonderland.
You can't go to Deep Jungle. You can't go to Deep Jungle first. You have to go to Wonderland.
No, I'm saying I go to Deep Jungle before Olympus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah,
And
so
then
do I. I normally go to Wonderland, then Deep Jungle, then
And then I'm trying to figure out why Olympus is so easy, and I'm like, oh wait, yeah, that's right.
I'm over leveled, and I have Jungle King.
Also, that rabbit is
My
high.
order's wrong.
That rabbit is high. He has red eyes. He is definitely high.
Well, rabbits.
I'm looking
rabbits
at this
naturally have
version
red
of
eyes.
one. I'm looking at this
Oh,
version
whoa,
of
let's
Wonderland.
slow down.
That's a slow down. Looking at this version of Alice in Wonderland, and I'm so used to Alice Madness Returns. If anybody's
I
played
know,
the
right?
game,
I love that game.
I don't know what that is.
It's a fantastic rendition of Alice in Wonderland. In all
Well,
honesty,
the sequel to Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, that's right. The sequel to Alice in Wonderland.
You mean
But-
the reality of Alice in Wonderland?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good. If
puts a
it
bend
wasn't
in
for
the
the
wall.
fact that the gameplay was hampering it, it would be that much more amazing.
But yeah, what essentially, yeah. So for this world, we have to. This is a mystery, but the thing is, because I really hate this section, I'm fine with item collecting the rest of the game. For this part of the game, I am not doing the evidence collecting. I'm only getting the first piece of evidence, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. The evidence is so spread out that it's really
It
stupid.
really is.
I think if you get all 5, you get you get Ifricorn.
Nope.
And
If you get all 4 pieces of evidence, you get Blizzard early. That's it.
Oh.
And while Blizzard's great, Shotgun Ice is not really all that fun to play with.
Yes,
until
sure.
later.
Nice.
Mysterious liquid that strings.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
that
what.
a doorknob told you. That a doorknob told you to drink
Oh,
from.
Hey,
I mean, Alice did it.
come on, Disney.
Yeah. Oh, be prepared to just see me start fighting stuff too.
Drank the potion
Man-
too.
Oh,
Man-
look, you tried to use sliding dash. and
That's
then you
that.
failed.
dash.
That very useful sliding dash.
Come on.
It's trash.
Sometimes, for some weird reason, every once in a while, it just doesn't work. But
Also-
I like using it.
Intro-
It-
introducing.
Where- Very
Works, it
picky.
works.
Come on, introduce our new enemies, man.
Okay, so for the first new enemies, we have red nocturnes. They spit fire at you, and they're weak to ice. You get tech points every time you hit them with ice.
They come at you with
So,
sick rhymes.
forgot to introduce our new Heartless because I missed the footage. Shadows. I technically didn't introduce those. Those little guys with antennae, those are shadows. And the soldier, the ones with clanking metal and helmets and stuff, those are soldiers.
Okay, I think people got that when they first saw it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
no one ever said their name. That's what they are, soldiers. I do know the names of about 90%, like about 99% of all the Heartless in this game. So
Say,
actually,
We interrupt
actually,
this.
no,
We
no.
interrupt the case of BCA
without the Ace Attorney.
for Law and Order. Alice in Wonderland.
no, not
style.
Law and Order. Judge Judy. Oh no, the People's Court with the People's Court theme playing.
Guys, guys.
Oh, it is Judge Judy.
Guys, it's guilty the game, alright?
I mean, yeah, it is going to the game, but still.
Oh,
See,
also
he is high! That rabbit is fucking high, alright?
you ever consider
Alright.
that maybe he just doesn't get enough sleep?
He is high!
I'd like to believe that Sink doesn't do drugs, but his commentaries give me otherwise.
Okay.
Here is a little factoid from your pal Hal. That Alice is actually voiced by her original voice actress from the 1960s Alice in Wonderland, and that's why she
Whoa.
sounds so old.
What?
Impressive,
That's
actually.
impressive.
That is very impressive.
Wait, you guys didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
I honestly thought everyone knew that.
I didn't.
Well, now
Okay,
you know.
so basically, Goofy and Donald just explained that we can't meddle in the world. They break that rule immediately, and we drop that plot element really quickly. It is brought up multiple times throughout the story how we're not allowed to bring other people from other worlds. Only Sora, Donald, and Goofy are allowed to travel between worlds. But essentially, the whole thing about us meddling with the world, they just ditch that immediately.
Well, no, it's not that they ditched that. It's more of the case.
Don't
Like in some cases, they technically, I guess, reference to it. I guess an easy example would be Olympus Coliseum in KH2,
Oh,
or
I see.
or it says "Thanks for meddling."
Hey!
Kind of reference. Oh, hi,
Freaky ass cat.
hi, glaring reference.
Hi, Cheshire Cat.
Why am
Or
I
Cheshire.
not creeped out?
Because reasons. Yeah, so I do try my hardest not to skip all the text boxes because this game you can skip through text really, really fast because of 60 frames. But
It's called button mash. The cutscenes.
I try my hardest not to, especially when I try my hardest not to skip cutscenes either, because you will not believe how many times I just had the urge to skip cutscenes.
No, what you would just want to do is just put under the controller and wait until the cutscene finishes. Like, just don't touch it.
Also, be prepared for me to start fighting a lot of fighting things.
So-
I try my hardest to not get distracted so much by fighting.
What's up? What's up? What's
that
up?
Keyblade just act like a gun.
Yeah, that's how you. That's fire. That's my fire spell.
So, who teaches you fire in this instance? Did you go see Merlin?
Donald.
That is
Goofy.
That is not a spell.
Goofy gave
That
you.
is- that-
Goofy
no.
gave you the fire magic.
No. That is not a spell. That is a gun.
Yeah.
No,
it's called a shotgun.
Yeah.
Well, no, fireball. Well,
Pistol.
no, technically,
Fire is pistol.
It's
while,
a gun. It's a key gun. There are too many keys.
It's
in
not.
this
It's not. It's not a gun. But essentially, what? Okay, so, but yeah, for this part, yeah, there's another blue trinity. But yeah, what we did though is I just showed off using fire. It literally, like, your spells are all, your initial spells, fire and blizzard, which we'll get eventually at the end of the stage. Blizzard is like a shotgun, while fire is like a pistol. The stronger the spell gets, the more damage it will do. But yeah, I only got the first piece of evidence, and yeah, we literally just go talk to this card soldier. So there is a trick to figuring out which piece of evidence is. I get it wrong. I actually do get it wrong. What you're supposed to do is find the first one that falls to the ground.
And how are you supposed to do that?
Just watch very closely. You have to watch real close.
Ah, I saw
So in
it.
this case, it'd be the middle.
No.
It was I picked either the middle or I was trying to think either the far right or the middle.
It's the
I
far-
picked the middle.
It's the far left.
Was it the far left?
It's the
Okay,
far
'cause
left.
I picked the middle, and I lost both Donald and Goofy for this fight. You can free them. You can free them, but I didn't do that because I'm a lazy fuck.
But those dang tears.
Oh, by the way, you can during this fight. Okay, so I'll talk about it in just a sec once the fight actually begins.
Actually, before you explain, what happens if you do get it right? Because I never do.
You literally you still have to do this fight no matter what. It's just that Donald and Goofy will be part of it. All right, so time for the bestiary. These are card soldiers. They are card soldiers. That's it. Okay, so for this fight, literally hit this watchtower. Don't stop hitting it. Also, for this fight, you can actually, to stop them from being so aggressive, you can attack the queen. You can hit her, and they'll stop attacking. They'll get stunned for a moment.
What? Really?
Yeah, you can hit the queen, and you can free Donald and Goofy from their cages, but it takes forever to do.
I did not know you could hit the queen.
Oh,
You
good.
can hit the
I didn't
queen.
miss much.
She will hit you back. She will try to hit you with her wand, with that wand she has.
It doesn't seem like it'll be very effective, considering it looks pretty damn flimsy.
It's not. But yeah, also card soldiers are dumb, as usual. So we are now trying to go find Alice, and
Something I
Everything's
noticed
just
about
cool
the
now?
card soldier-
That was Goofy's mouth.
yeah,
Oh,
that was Goofy's mouth.
It was very nasty. And
Very-
that flower just spit out a
Okay,
rock.
by
Mewtwo,
the
what were
way,
you saying?
I was saying, well, everything's just cool now. I mean, I just attacked your soldiers, but
Yeah, everything's fine. Well, technically,
usually how
she's
it works.
focusing on Alice because she thinks that Alice tried to steal her heart. Okay, so now what I forgot to like show is that flower I was just about to go to before these guys interrupted me.
by the way,
What
I
I
know
can
I'm
do
late
is
to saying- I know I'm late to saying this, but the card soldiers,
Oh.
they did not have anything on their backs.
by the way,
it
new
was like
new enemy.
cardboard.
New enemy, big guards. These
Large
are
body.
That's not
Yeah,
that's
literally,
a
these are
large
big-
body, First off,
No,
oh yeah, that's right. Big guards are in 358 days. Sorry,
There
large
you go.
bodies. Their entire front side is immune to attacks. However, when they're down to the last quarter of their health, they will go into a rage mode. And what you can do is when they're charging you, you can hit them and get tech points. You can hit the front of them, stun them, and get tech points out of it.
You can also shoot the front with magic. That does deal damage.
Also, they aren't big guys. They're fat guys.
Yeah, they're big. They're large bodies, and their weakness is their back or their head. We also
wait. You could do that?
Wait, you can do.
You're supposed to give that. You're supposed to give that flower a potion, and he'll make you bigger.
I always jumped in a weird angle to get up there. I've never had to do that.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I've always done
same.
that. This is what you're supposed to do.
I did not know you were supposed to.
I didn't know you could do that.
How did you beat the game?
Here's what you do.
I 100%ed this game.
Yeah, that yellow flower I just gave a potion to. You're supposed to give it a potion. It makes you bigger. You throw that rock into the water, which raises the flower.
That block looks really good right now.
That log I jumped on raised another platform for other stuff. So
no! I knew about the platform and I knew about the log and the tree. I didn't know you could push the rock into the water.
Me neither.
You were not curious about that at all.
No, I wasn't.
I just thought it was there for the Cheshire Cat, and that's it.
I just thought it was a set piece. And
you toss it into the water. That is literally the route you're supposed to do.
I would have thought it was just a set piece.
No, I always did the roundabout route and jumped there.
Oh my god!
I would have thought it was a set piece as well, though.
Casually
by the way,
breaks unintentionally.
Yeah, you guys are weird.
I'm a little worried about how the rest of this playthrough goes. Because I just feel like my commentary is going to be nothing but you can do that.
Yeah, I do the most recommended way of clearing stuff.
I just do a bunch of
You do what everybody else does.
Yeah.
I do a bunch of convoluted jumps and hope to God that I can make it.
All my convoluted jumps are literally what Kazan did right now.
Also,
and I succeed.
A really weird thing happened to me on one of those lily pads while I was recording. My foot somehow hit some kind of tiny invisible wall on one of the corners, and I fell off. Like, I don't know what happened.
What?
But yeah.
That's right.
I don't know.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
The part's about over.
I forgot we're in Wonderland.
Remember we're in Wonderland. So the Lotus Forest is the place where we get where we stay the most, where like it's the hub for everything else.
Look at all that slowdown.
Yeah, I don't know why there's slowdown, but there is. But the game is still running fine. So.
Robots.
So you just did it right now. Cast fire.
You gonna equip that scan?
Not yet. I don't have enough AP. Once I have that, once I get,
how do you
once
not
I get
have
enough
scan
AP,
at this level?
He just got it.
No, he just got it. Equip it.
Yeah, I know. You should have equipped it.
No, he literally just got it.
I only have one. Because my level setup is set up with only 1 AP, not 3.
Scribbly.
You get scrub blood.
I don't need it. I'm fine. But yeah, if you light up these, you get a shortcut, and you get like a specific shortcut.
You can do that.
And then the other one just gives you a treasure chest with a mithril shard, if I'm correct.
Oh, that's how you get in there.
That's how you get that.
Are you serious? Come on, guys!
Oh my gosh, you guys! Oh no, it's a defense. No, it's a defense up. That's right. There are items that have stats.
Christ.
Oh my god!
Thank you for calling collect.
This is stuff that you guys are supposed to know to get. What is?
Oh my god! Okay, so this part here, this is another trick.
Usually when I get to Wonderland, I'm so bummed out because of the investigation that I just kind of like mulling. That I'm just kind of just mulling through.
That white tree mark you guys saw. That's going to give us a really good keyblade later on. That I don't want to explain now because we don't have it yet. So
you can tell me you can light them. You can go through there.
Yeah.
What?
You're not.
Oh my god!
No!
I walked around for all this.
He's right now. He has to be fucking with you because
no, I'm not.
He has to be messing with you because there's no way.
Oh my gosh! This is
Wonderland.
This is going to be an interesting place. Yeah, I'm showing off everything.
I'm a little worried about what's gonna happen during Deep Jungle, and if I did it.
All right, so dude, I'm gonna blow your mind, and I don't have Deep Jungle done yet, but I'm gonna blow your mind with Deep Jungle. But anyways, there's some shortcuts there's some shortcuts that you never knew. Anyways,
there has.
Okay, so this all right. So thank you guys. All right, so it's the end of the part.
You can go through there.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it. I'm sorry for missing the beginning part of the footage, but I'm guessing that these guys' reaction, that Roy and Jehudie's reactions to finding out these secrets are entertained you. But yeah, we will see. I will see, me and everybody else. We'll all see you guys in the next part for Kings. So thank you all for
funny.
What is wrong with you people? How do you skip that?
I'm so very confused.
All right.